the Planet Hank Live Brattleboro News Recap Show, the best podcast in the entire state of Vermont, the whole entire region, taking over the whole globe. You already know it, man. I love doing these recap shows. During this show, I'm going to play the best news coverage from the week, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to ask questions. I'm going to tell you all the funny details that nobody knew, that you didn't get to see from watching the original videos, because I'll tell you what, you guys have been watching. We have been watching. Let's set this vibe right now, though. Let's get it popping in here. If you're just tuning in, make sure you share this up, tag some people. The Brattleboro News Recap Show. It's lit every week. I'm a little late tonight, 8:30, Thursday nights. Every weekend, every week Thursday. You already know it. If you're first, make sure you put in the comments, say first. Man, we know what I like to drink, though, and I got my flavor back, Celsius. Oasis vibes. Pop that up. I've been seeing everybody all over town in Brattleboro, Bronx out there. Town has been going wild. We all know that. I'm going to do the most important part right now, which is share this up. We're going to share it up right now, and I'm going to go right into groups. Brattleboro News Recap Show. Hashtag Brattleboro News. Brattleboro, ranting, panhandling, scanner group, Keen Connection, Planet Hank Locker Room. If you haven't joined, you need to join that. Brattleboro Chat, New Fame Vermont, American White Wolf Scanners, Brattleboro VT, Mature Scanners, Bennington Scanner, Windham County, Vermont, Dummerston, 911, Central, Bennington Blotter. Let's go! Any other groups that you think this should be in? Man, I love doing these recap shows every week so I get a chance to engage with all of you guys. I've been out on the streets. We had the select board meeting. Oh boy, the select board meeting this week was out of control. Man, that meeting makes my head want to explode. Like, are you fucking shitting me? Half of y'all motherfuckers need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. How about that? Scrubble Hubble in the chat. Let's see who's in here. Let's read some comments. Jeff Bush. Yo! Angela Amidon. What's up? Alex and my boy Hank. Shout out to you for my pops and I. Scrubble Hubble. Where's Little Goatsy in the building? Little Goatsy. Shout out Goatsy. Podcast in the history of podcasting is about to begin. Let's get it. The recap show. So we all know the rules. In this show, I take some of the best videos from the week right off of my YouTube page and play them. We're going to get all kinds of extra details. Blaine says, what up, what up? What up? Let me take this and share it into my story. It's very important to share this into your stories. I know all you old people don't always do that, but we're going to do it right now. Roger Zastro, he says, what's up? What's up? Shared to my story. There we go. Okay, so with no further ado, let's hop right into it. We got a very important news story coming all the way out of West Brattleboro, okay? So I'm going to pop this up on the screen and give everybody a very great opportunity to watch the full video, and then we're going to talk about all the BS that was involved that might not have been included.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm here at Cumberland Farms off Marlboro Road in West Brattleboro, where Brattleboro police received a call for suspicious activity. Brattleboro police showed up with multiple officers after receiving a call that security cameras had picked up a suspicious vehicle parked outside of the store dumpsters. Brattleboro police officer Lopez located the vehicle across the street and pulled it over to question the driver.
You got that in your pocket. Okay. Should be pretty quick.
So you have that in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we'll do is take that key across the street and we can get out that corner.
Jared, can you take my card out of my pocket? Because I don't think that I have exactly 100. You can take it off my ATM card though. Can you have my card? Which pocket? My back pocket. The back pocket.
Hang on right there. We'll get it to you.
Upon investigating, it was revealed that the driver had an active warrant in the state of Vermont and multiple court conditions of release. The officer got the man out of the vehicle and into handcuffs and placed him under arrest.
Paper. Go ahead. Yeah. I can not get one. Do you have your ID on you? No. Okay.
Remember the number, Jared? Yeah.
While searching the man, the officer found a crack pipe and fentanyl, and he was charged with possession of illegal drugs.
The number's about. Like I said, they don't interact with officers that often. Oh. We're not that bad. No, you guys seem really cool. Burlington cops are assholes about that. Okay.
I was able to get a comment from Lieutenant Petlock of the Brattleboro Police Department.
Officers responded to a gas station parking lot on Marlboro Road for report of a suspicious vehicle. Investigation revealed that the operator of the vehicle was subject to an active arrest warrant in Vermont. Their license was also suspended, and additionally, they were violating their court-ordered conditions of release by driving the vehicle. The subject, while being taken into custody, was searched incident to arrest, and in that process, fentanyl was located in their possession. Suspect was taken into custody on the warrant and issued a citation for the remaining charges to appear in court at a later date.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Look at that fancy boy right there. Look at that fancy Hanky standing there in my beautiful dress clothes. All right. So we watched it. We had this suspicious guy out at Cumberland Farms in West Brattleboro. What the hell are you doing? Are you kidding me? Hold on here. Gotta plug the lappy in before the whole thing shuts off. There we go. So they got the call. The police said, the security cameras picked him up, said, hey, there's a car like doing crazy shit out by our dumpsters, and the store's been closed for a while, right? So I'll tell you some funny ass parts about this video that were not included in the video. So like, when Officer Lopez, she gets him out of the vehicle and she starts searching him. She goes, hey, what's up? Do you got anything in your pocket? You got anything dangerous, needles or some drugs or whatever? And she reaches right in his pocket and pulls out a crack pipe and a bundle of fentanyl. She looks up, and you could tell she was just pissed because the guy was just like lied to her. And then so she like looks to Eaton, the other officer, and was like, Jesus. And she just like slaps down. It was like 8 bags of fentanyl. So it was basically they had probably both shot up 1 bag, and they had 8 left. You could buy a bundle for 10 bags for around $40 or $50 in Brattleboro. Jesus. 10 bags of fentanyl for $40? You got to be shitting me. Robin Sire says, hi, Hank. Hello. He goes, these drugs are getting old. And then, so someone wrote right here, they wrote, who the F is that other thug? So the other guy in the video, okay, and it's funny because after the dude was arrested, he was like, oh, can you make sure you take my wallet so that you can take my card and get the money to bail me out, blah, blah, yada, yada. And that kid got out. And the drugs were just starting to kick in a little bit. So he started getting more and more high. And his eyes were getting like crazy like this. And basically he had to walk all the way from West Brattleboro, Cumberland Farms. And he was trying to make it all the way to the Brattleboro police station to help bail the dude out, I guess. I don't know. But then my boy John Allen, let me tag him up. He posts a picture of the exact guy out on Main Street later that night. So that kid, if you're part of the Brattleboro panhandling degenerate ranting group, there was a video, and it got a ton of views, of that guy doing the zombie walk out on Main Street about 1 o'clock in the morning. Insane. And so the funny part to me, I guess, is he never made it. Apparently he never made it back to the police station to bail his homie out. Like, what the hell? Blaine writes, what in the hell in Brattleboro is going on? He goes, gotta love that quantity discount. Susan Hubble says, from Cumbies to the station, fuck! That's pretty far. He never made it, okay? He never made it. The boy never made it. He goes, Hank, in all seriousness, be the zombie guy for Halloween. Oh, yeah. Oh, am I going to be a Fenty user for Halloween? Is that my new... Maybe I'll just dress up as a big needle, okay? Or maybe I'll dress up as a Narcan. You know what I mean? I'll be a Narcan for Halloween. How about that, motherfucker? Y'all out here fucking, y'all want a solution? How about Narcan Hank? Narcan Hank for the win! So today, down in the pitch of Brattleboro, down in the deepest, darkest dredges of the city on Flat Street, there was an overdose happening at the New England Youth Theater. Motherfucker shooting up over at the Youth Theater, and I drove by and I see him face down in the dirt. Okay, and I had to pull my car over and be like, what in the Brattleboro are you doing? Okay, are you all right? You need me to Narcan you? And I put out a little warning to the town. I said, listen, if I Narcan you, I'm hitting you with 4 doses. 4 goddamn doses. Hashtag Narcan Hank. If I Narcan you, I'm hitting you with 4 Narcans, Bubba. You ain't never getting high again. You ain't never, ever, ever, ever gonna get high again, okay? You might as well just give up shooting dope if I Narcan your ass, motherfucker. 4 at a time. 1 in each nostril, psh, and then 2 more, psh. You're done getting high. So he was like, no, I don't need Narcan. And then all of a sudden, some of his buddies come running around the corner yelling at him, going, you fucking asshole. You don't be doing that shit alone. I guess you're not supposed to shoot up alone so you don't pass out and die all by yourself. And so then they all, at least, I'll tell you what, they had the hood Narcan. They gave him some hood Narcan, which was smoking crack. Okay? So they got him up, loaded up the fucking crack stem, and started smoking some crack down at the New England Youth Theater. Okay? And they were like, oh, yeah, no, definitely. No, definitely, Hank. This crack is going to make it so much better. This is going to bring him right out of it. He'll be fine. Goes at the Youth Theater. Hashtag Narcan Hank. Oh, yeah. You don't need Narcan. Just smoke some more drugs. Just do a little goddamn dope. Just smoke some fucking... It's no problem. Just overdose a little on Narcan. You know what I mean? Just overdose a little on fentanyl. You don't need no Narcan. Just smoke a little crack. Just smoke a little crack. You'll be all better. I said, make sure you drink some of that fucking Gatorade or something. Dude had a $4 bottle of fucking Gatorade. You know what I mean? A bunch of little snackies. They had a bunch of crack. They had a bunch of fucking needles and fucking goddamn fat. Where the hell are they getting the money? You know what I mean? I'm about to put a job application into wherever these motherfuckers are getting paychecks from. Fucking crack. Goddamn cocaine is a hell of a drug. We know that shit is fucking expensive as hell. How the hell y'all affording all that goddamn fucking crack all the time, motherfucker? God damn. Get him up off the ground, okay? This boy been feeling it, hitting the needle too hard, face down in the muck. Just needs to smoke a little crack. No big deal. Edwin Shooter says, wild as fuck. Yeah, bro, wild. Blade says, mom says hi. He goes, must be nice to be able to afford Gatorade and crack. Damn. He goes, these people don't need paychecks. The people in the community give them the money. Yeah, bro, they probably got free Gatorade. Free Gatorade, free pizza, free fucking Narcan, free everything, free ambulance rides, whatever, bro. He goes, must have been one at the co-op today, too, with your change when the brakes in your car. Goddamn Brattleboro's getting lit as hell. Everybody's been out here watching the Brattleboro News, getting down with your boy, Hank. I've been taking over the streets of Brattleboro. See that? We got a rave party up in motherfucking little old Brattleboro. Getting your boy Hank fucking keeping the town pumping like that, man. God damn. He goes, does the ambulance give rides to Walmart too? Fucking right, bro. They'll stop down. They'll pick you up a goddamn Gatorade. Okay, they'll stop down the co-op, slap a fucking little slice of pepperoni up in your lips before they take you down to the station and pump you up full of that Narcan. She says, what in the Brattleboro is going on? We got the best podcast in the history of the town. Thursday night, drinking that Celsius, Oasis vibe, the Brattleboro News Recap Show.
The Brattleboro News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
We got the Brattleboro News. We're taking over the entire state of Vermont. If you've got a business, if you've got a message, an event, a group, or hey, you just want me to spew some of your rhetoric, say what you want me to say, then pay me. You got to get up with me now. Advertise your business, advertise your cause, your event, whatever it is. With Brattleboro News, we have all the views. We have the whole town listening. We got the whole select board stuffed, jam-packed full of people. It's never been that lit down in Select Board. Nobody even went before Hank, baby. There were maybe like 10 people at Select Board when I first started going. Now we got 75. We got the whole place packed. Not enough chairs. Not enough time. Everybody wants to argue. Everybody wants to say some shit.
The Brattleboro News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
She said, we taking over the world. Yo, if you're just popping in, this is the Brattleboro News Recap Show. Make sure you share it up. Put it in your stories. Tag some people who like to talk about what's going on around town. People want to take the town back. Like, this is ridiculous, man. We got so many people talking about what's going on in the town, how dangerous it's become for the kids, how ridiculous it's become. It's very important to a lot of people, especially people with children. Like, what are you kidding me? You're going to raise your kid going in and out of these businesses, going downtown. Like, y'all are smoking crack and shooting up at the youth theater on Flat Street? What the hell's going on? It's very important that people get involved. I'm trying to make it a little more fun for everybody. A little bit more fun for everybody to talk about the topic, to get involved in the discussion. Use a little comedy, use a little good vibes, some music, some funny clips. But none of this shit is funny, okay? None of it. So here we go. Here's a little clip from the Select Board meeting. And this is the chief laying the slap down.
Schools and read to children in full uniforms, okay? Not once have they acted afraid of me. We spend many time at all the schools here. We spend many times at the high school. I mean, so to just say that we are frightening people, this generalized statement needs to stop. We are not frightening people when we go to schools, and we're definitely not frightening little kids. If anything, you should be afraid of little kids being frightened when they got to walk down the street and see somebody shooting up, defecating, peeing, or falling asleep, and they can't wake them up. That's what you should be afraid of with your children.
Thanks, Chief.
Chief laying down the truth on motherfuckers. Yo, someone got on, the dude from Brattleboro Common Sense. The dude has no common sense whatsoever. But he's on there talking about, oh, we should disarm all the police. We should disarm all the police. Chief was not having it. Okay, she was not having it. Talking about, oh, people are afraid. People are afraid of people with guns. They're bringing guns around me. Remember that dude who was like, you're freaking raping me, man. Surrounding me with weapons. She nailed it. You could tell the anger inside of her. You should be frightened that the children in Brattleboro got to walk by people shooting up, people smoking crack, people throwing dirty ass, filthy fucking trash all over the ground, pooping and peeing on the ground out in public. It's ridiculous. People out here have been saying the dumbest shit. It's very frustrating going to the Select Board meeting and having to sit there and listen to these people just fucking blah, 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 trying to virtue signal and just say the dumbest shit. Oh, everybody's afraid of the cops. Nobody's afraid of the cops. The kids all want to be cops. You all watch the police all the time in all your movies, all your television shows. The most consumed media in the entire country is the police and the military. You guys all watch it without batting an eye. Then you go down and try to throw a tantrum downtown so that you can virtue signal and say that you're afraid of the cops. I'm afraid of the cops. No, you're not. You're just afraid of getting arrested and getting called out for your fucking BS. Let's do some sponsors. So I got some huge news. Brattleboro News has brought to you such a great program. Now listen to this. If you go in from now to the end of the year at Brattleboro Ford, we're giving out free inspection stickers, free state inspection stickers If you go into Brattleboro Ford, go in, have them check your vehicle out, inspect your vehicle, free stickers. Great sponsor right there. Renegade Property Maintenance. If you need your grass, you need your fall cleanups done, make sure you hit them up. King's Electric, the greatest electrical contractors in the region. These guys are everywhere. Their trucks are all over the road. Everybody loves these guys. Make sure you say what up and you wave to their trucks when they go by. Wave. Maybe they'll beep their horns. Stripe it, seal it. Best crack fillers. These motherfuckers crack filling. Patch repair, seal coating. You got a parking lot, you need anything cleaned up, hit them up. Zico's haircuts. You need to get your hair cleaned up. You need to get a trim. You need to get some dye done. You need to go in there and get yourself looking right, okay? We got West River Painting and Carpentry out here souping up your house. Get your house buttoned up for winter, okay? Get it done. We got Peter Havens, the best restaurant in town. My boy Zach in there chefing it up, bro. Dude is a master chef, cooking the best ditties in the whole town of Brattleboro. Get in there. We got Vermont Roadworks. These guys are great. They support the hell out of what I'm doing with the Brattleboro News. And they are the best, voted best asphalt paving company in the region. So if you have any driveways, you have any work done, road work, parking lots, anything that you need made, these guys are where to go. We got Home Security Service, the best security company in the entire region. This dude who runs it is awesome. He is a fireman. You need to get over there, get your houses and your properties protected. Big shout out to Urban Press Web Design Development. My man Greg Urban, he came on the show 2 weeks ago. Everybody really enjoyed listening to him talk. He's a great guy. He's very, very smart. He develops software that can help your company produce better results and be more efficient. Get up with him. And then we got Kresge's Alignment. If you got a car, you need some work done, you need to head over off Canal Street, head over to Kresge's and get it done. The Brattleboro News Recap Show. There we go. We're setting the mood.
The Brattleboro News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
Let's read some goddamn comments. Logan says, kids are scared of the cops. Then they bring their kids to touch a truck. Yeah, dude, nobody is. She goes, pimp that crib. Stove Depot, unofficial sponsor. Oh, boy, Joe. Now that's going to cost you. He goes, 100%. She is right. My boys are 8 and 10, and they have to see this shit every day, and it's sickening. He goes, we need a Hank in Rutland. Yes, absolutely. He goes, Kurt DMs. Yeah, Kurt DMs. Yeah, he is an idiot. That's the dude who had the problem with the goddamn porta shitters out back. You know what I mean? He's just like out of his fucking mind. Disarm the police. Disarm the police. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking weirdo? Nobody's disarming the fucking police. Smackdown! He goes, how about that video that was posted earlier? Those two junkies just sitting in their car fucking passed right out. She goes, that's right, Hardy. We love the Chief. Hashtag Chief. All right, let's all do it. Hashtag Team Hank. Everybody put up hashtag Team Hank. We're getting vibed out right now. Team Hank, if you're rolling with Hank, you need to write hashtag Team Hank in the comments. Shelby Hasty says, so late. You are late. You better be not late on that period, though. Okay? That better not be what the case is. Here we go. I'm starting to see him. Hashtag Team Hank. Hashtag Team Hank. Team Hank. Team Hank. Yes, yes, sir. Alex writes Team Hank. There she is. Little Goatsy. What up, little Goatsy? Scrubble Hubble in the building with her hashtag Team Hank. The greatest podcast in the history of podcasting, and it's not even
The Brattleboro
close.
News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
vibed up. We're getting vibed up. We got another dope-ass video, though. This... That's a lot of Team Hanks right there. Hell yeah, mash up them hearts, baby. If you're on the live, mash those hearts up for your boy Hank. I'm gonna pound this goddamn Celsius right here. The Brattleboro News Recap Show every Thursday night, the greatest news source in this whole state. I'm trying to bring awareness. I'm trying to clean the town up. I'm trying to make it cool to watch the news again and get involved. Because we had so many people out here yelling you down, talking with their political fucking BS, saying crazy nonsense, whining about the unhoused and how everybody should act, man. Hey, man, they deserve to shoot up. It's a disease. Let's just have them shoot up and give them everything. Like, we're not having it. We're going to speak up and say, no, we don't want people shooting up where our kids go to summer camp. We don't want you shooting up fentanyl at the Boys and Girls Club. Okay? Go down in the woods, motherfucker. Go down in the goddamn woods or something. Okay? We're sick of it. So the Brattleboro News Recap Show, I play the latest news videos, and then I give you a chance to ask questions and comment. Let's watch another one. So this video, I got a very important video coming out of downtown Brattleboro. Let's watch.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm here in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police located a woman who was violating her court conditions of release. Brattleboro police were investigating on a separate call when they located a woman who was sleeping with a man who she was ordered to have no contact with.
I'm gonna call you guys.
I approach her!
Doesn't matter.
But why?
You know why.
I lied under oath! I said it today, I said it yesterday, I said it every day since!
What? This is crazy. I want all my I want everything.
Maybe I'll be there first thing in the fucking morning. If I have to jump that fucking railing and take down the fucking judge, I will. Fuck this bullshit. I hate you. We're out of here. The second you get out, we're out. We're getting the fuck out of here and going back to
No, please don't go.
I'm my housing appointment tomorrow. Now it's done.
The house is my fucking fault. I've been going to court every goddamn day for you.
I'm in Chittenden County tomorrow.
Why?
This is another arrest, the second day in a row. They're not gonna let me out.
I'm gonna go there.
Then you fix this.
I'm doing my best.
Officers had previously arrested this woman at least 3 times for the same charges, all stemming from a serious criminal situation between the pair.
Good. So you can probably make a statement at some point.
No one until now has said a word to me. I've been sitting here. How the hell is this happening now? I've been sitting here alone.
So let's
Probably. I'm not being arrested. I didn't do anything wrong. How am I getting arrested? How am I getting arrested? I was sitting on the stoop. He came up on me. That's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. You're being rough. I'm not moving. You're grabbing up on me. My pants are falling off. I didn't do anything wrong. I was sitting by myself. Where am I supposed to go, man? I have permission to be in the truck. Stop pushing on me like that. Stop being rough with me. Get in the car.
During her arrest, the male got extremely upset and aggressive, and he was arrested for disorderly conduct.
Back it up.
Back it up. Back it up.
Get Hank out of my fucking face right now. Get Hank out of my fucking face.
He's doing his job.
He's not doing his.
Do not try to kick me.
Okay,
You're
I'm
under
not.
arrest.
Oh, it hurts. You're hurting me.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. Ow!
Put your hand down there so you can put the cuff on.
I
Let go of your own wrist.
I am, man. You're breaking it, man. Good.
You brought this on yourself.
I know. Whatever. The fuck? I'd rather be in jail than on the streets here with you fucks. Fuck out of here.
4-4, you guys all set?
Fuck, man. Fucking do some dumb shit like that again, man.
4-4, I might have walked on you. Try it again.
Fucking come
Log
up.
time for the mail as well.
Fucking staying here. Fucking I can't wait to go to fucking court. Got arrested. No fucking reason.
Well, it's at Groundworks. I mean, can she talk to staff and see if they can hang their stuff for her?
Please, thank you. Wow, that was nice.
Do they have a, just knock on the door? There's a guy right there.
That was actually nice. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I'll back up.
I was able to get a comment from Lieutenant Warner of the Brattleboro Police Department.
We responded to a report of a woman screaming. Upon checking the area, we didn't locate anything suspicious, but we ran into a man and woman who had court-ordered conditions not to contact each other. The woman was arrested and has been arrested recently for violating these conditions. The man then became disorderly. He was arrested as well.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime. And the investigation is ongoing.
Go.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Tell me that wasn't a banger of a Brattleboro News story right there. Like, we're really getting it. 3 arrests in one video, and okay, I'm gonna answer some questions. Anybody got a question about what they just watched? Anything about the law involving the situation or this particular video? You could type it. I will answer it. But let me tell you something, a little tidbit. Both of these people came up to me today in the street while Officer Lopez and I were doing a little walk around at the co-op on the brickyard there, and said, we went to court. We figured everything out. They dropped our no contact order, and they dropped all of the charges revolving around that situation. So they now can have contact, and they had a housing meeting so that they may be able to get put into housing somewhere, and they're getting a recovery counselor. So they were both very elated and very happy that they're now allowed to have contact with each other. They are married. And so it looks like there was some hope in their eyes. They both have a long uphill battle here because of alcohol and other things going on. And they've obviously been dragged down in the street a little bit. And I talked to them a little bit about anger. Lord knows I've had my struggles with anger. So there's a call going on right now, and I was just listening in on that. So if you haven't figured it out, Planet Hank runs around using this scanner. And this has been a long process to create the Brattleboro News and do stringing or night crawling, whatever you want to call it. So I use this scanner. Thank you. Shout out to Cherokee Diversified. He helped me get my scanner. I love Jeff Bush. The dude is a beast. He's been with me for the whole time. And this guy has hooked it up and helped me get this scanner, which allows me to follow the police to the calls and get there to make the content that everybody loves to watch. Now, another huge piece of the pie, I want to give a huge shout out to fact8.com. Let me go ahead and put this up right here. Fact8.com. Boom, right there. I shared it. I'm going to show it up on the screen. Now, Fact8.com is a Vermont access TV studio. It's located in Bellows Falls. Now, if you are interested in making a show just like this one on any topic that you want, you can literally do anything you want. You exercise your free speech. They will help you produce it. They will help you produce it. They have a great studio. They will make it super professional. You can just basically show up, send them the media you want for your background screens and so anything that you want to show, and they will literally sit there and build the show with you and let you record it and stream it or whatever you want. Huge shout out to fact8.com. All of my content, the Planet Hank live show, my news, all of my content is aired on Xfinity channel 1082. It's a huge resource to the state of Vermont. Everybody in Vermont loves them some Hanky, and we're out there. And I absolutely love it. I love being part of it. Fact8.com. Check them out. Let me read some comments. Eliza Hoffman says, "What's up? What's up?" She says, "True love." Absolutely. Yo, we got that street love in Brattleboro. We got all them couples. We got that crack love. That needle love. They're out there drinking, shooting, smoking, making love. She said, "I didn't do anything wrong." He goes, "You get there most of the time before the cops." You're goddamn right. That's that response time. Your boy Hank out in these streets, getting there early.
The Brattleboro News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
She said, "Go gold. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Hashtag Cash Strong." He said, "Is that the Nazi?" The dude yelling at me. No, that was not the Nazi. This is a whole new person. He goes, "Is that the guy that bothers his neighbors all the time, Mike?" No, it's not Mike month anymore. It's not Mike week. We ain't heard from Mike in months, man. After I gave him 4 videos in a row, we ain't heard from Mike again. Joe Harrington says, "Get Hank out of my face." That was my favorite part. Here's the trick, people. Don't get all crazy and try to yell at Hank during your arrest. That's not going to help you. You're literally going to get disorderly conduct. The guy got arrested for disorderly conduct for trying to run and scream at me and lurching around. And fucking, when he was getting arrested, he tried to kick the cop, and they wrist locked his ass. That's why he was screaming out. Obey the May. Big shout out to Obey the May all the way down in Florida. He says, "Finally a couple that's worse for the country than the Obamas." Oh, boy. You're going to melt some people. Leslie Anna says, "Why do they keep coming from Burlington?" Well, because we give them everything that they need. We give them free pizza. We give them free food. We do anything they ask, and we all cry for them. Kowloon writes, "Hank works for the cartel." Oh, my God. Yo, Obey the May out here. He got it right for once. He says, "Planet Hank is better than Tim Cass IRL." Facts. Facts. We're coming for Tim Cass' head. He said, "Sounded like him when he said, 'Get Hank out of my face.'" Man, it was so funny. Ah, man. And then they came up to me after and were like, "Oh, well, everything's better. Hank's not that bad. Hank's not that bad." I'm not that bad at all. In fact, I'm excellent. I am so good. Shout out Chief Hardy, Brattleboro Police Department. Yes, sir. Hank throwing that Brattleboro news to the people of Brattleboro, the fine people of Brattleboro. Let's watch a little clip here. Now, we had the select board meeting, and sometimes when people stand up to say something, they say the dumbest shit that you possibly could fucking say ever. And I'll go ahead and say that that's what this was.
Or peeing or falling asleep or being actively in an overdosed state on the street puts anyone in this room in danger, or to say that someone selling drugs is, as to quote or to reference something someone said at the last meeting, to say that they deserve someone selling fentanyl deserves to be treated as a domestic terrorist is ridiculous if you actually know what it means that someone is in the state that they in a place that has brought them to that as their income source or way of surviving, let alone the people who try to get jobs and can't because it's hard.
Because of the state, and if they were pooping, and if they were in a state that was and maybe if they were selling, it is not a problem, and they will sell fentanyl because it's hard to get jobs. It's okay because if they go poop on the street, like, dude, shut the fuck up, you dumbass bitch. How about that? How about that? You sound fucking ridiculous. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, they were pooping. It doesn't matter.
Someone pooping or peeing or falling asleep or being actively in an overdosed state on the street puts anyone in this room in danger, or to say that someone selling drugs is, as to quote or to reference something someone said at the last meeting, to say that they deserve someone selling fentanyl deserves to be treated as a domestic terrorist is ridiculous if you actually know what it means that someone is in the state that they in a place that has brought them to that as their income source or way of surviving.
In the fucking Brattleboro?
Try to get jobs.
Even fucking Quip shut her down. If you are in the state of, and if you pooped and peed, and then she showed up wearing a fucking 2 masks. You got 2 COVID masks on fucking years after the pandemic, because you're a fucking virtue signaler, standing up saying that people's poop and pee isn't a problem. Well, which is it? Well, which fucking is it, you fucking weirdos? She had a whole 3.5 minute long fucking bullshit comment. Dude, it's very frustrating listening to it. Because if you're selling fentanyl, yeah. You should not be selling fentanyl. What the fuck kind of point are you even trying to make? I'm so sick of it. And people are scared to say something or stand up for the town and the children. And then you got people like that standing up talking about how people should be allowed to sell fentanyl. Get out of my face with that weird, I don't even know if you can blame it on politics. It's just fucking nonsense. They've been brainwashed to think that they're not fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Kowloon writes, poo-poo, pee-pee, fentanyl addict, poo-poo, feces, needle, Main Street, poo-poo, heroin. Dude, you sound fucking dumb as shit. And then as she was standing there shaking, she was shaking as she read it. She should have been shaking. She probably had some poo-poo in her pants, some pee-pee in her pants. Oh, and then she went on to say, in the beginning of her little talk, she was like, the only people that I have seen who are not white people are the workers at the nonprofits who have dedicated their hearts to helping and reaching out with compassion. Shut the fuck up. There are no people out in the streets reaching out with compassion. There's none. All that is fake. That's fucking bullshit. I'm down there every day. I've never seen any of them. The nonprofit people stay in their little fucking castles and hide and collect a check. Okay, Libby Bennett stood up at the freaking select board meeting and talked about how she needs more resources to be able to do anything. Okay, meaning she needs more money. Her rich ass stood up and said she needs to get paid more before she does a fucking thing. Elizabeth Bridgewater, the fucking director of Wyndham Housing, got on the live. She didn't even bother to show up. She got on the live and wanted to characterize the very hard, intense situations that have happened at some of our properties. Yeah, that's called crime. Those are called crimes. We do not need you to give us an alternative definition and skirt around for something that the English language has already defined as the word crime. You have had crime at your properties, shootings, drug dealings. Elizabeth Bridgewater, you run all of the trap houses in town. And you're some rich white lady who's out there freaking rolling in the dough, building your nonprofit up like a big, fat, swollen balloon. I don't want to hear your freaking virtue signaling. You need to be held accountable for what you have profited off of in this town because you're full of fucking shit. You are so full of it. I'm so sick of people like that. And then you get people like this. These are her puppets.
Pooping or peeing or falling asleep or being actively in an overdosed state on the street puts anyone in this room in danger.
Pooping and peeing? Could you, but pooping and peeing and selling fentanyl? Like, what are you even saying? And she had that written down. Like, how are you going to have a paper that had that written on it? Like, what the hell? Someone take her paper and pencil away. Someone needs to take her pen and just snap it. Like, you are not allowed to write anything. You are not allowed to, okay? You have lost your freedom to write things down, okay? Oh, Katie Lynn writes, Speak it, Hank. Susan Hubble writes, gotta say I love Hank's heart. Yo, all heart, Hank. She goes, she needed another hit. Bruce says, hello, Hanky Panky. It's okay to sell drugs. That's their job. Yeah, like what are you talking about? That's the only way that they know how to. They are working. They're selling fentanyl. Get the fuck out of my goddamn face with that shit. There it is. My boy Caleb up in the chat writes, Hank for mayor. Hank for mayor. Let's go. Hank for president. Joe had to top him right there. Said Daniel Barcombe writes, preach it, Hank. Preach it. And so let me wrap up basically what it all means. And here it is.
I don't feel right unless the odds against me. Back against the wall with my strength. Yeah. I can't let it break. Everything I've been through it made me better.
Not the Brattleboro.
It just made me better. Been through everything. It just made me better.
We got them all triggered. He goes, yo, my homegirl, he says, yo, it's Christine. I am not fired. So the one nonprofit that I actually like in town, that I have done a little research, I went up inside there and saw them having snack time. They had snack time up at good old Turning Point. It's up on the hill. They lifted themselves right out of the pit. They're on Flat Street. Okay, they're right at the head of it. They can actually say they're on Frost Street. But they're kind of on Flat Street. And so the director or assistant director, or whatever you call it, she stood up and she said, sometimes some people need a swift kick in the ass. That's all I heard. I was like, you're goddamn right. And she goes, some of the people who come to our nonprofit need a kick in the ass, a boot in the caboose, okay? And I was with it. That's what I'm talking about. A swift kick in the ass? Get your shit together. And then we were laughing out in the hallway. I was like, oh, boy, you're in trouble. You are in so much trouble. And she said, I'm going to get fired. She's not fired, people. So whenever I see somebody down and out in the streets, I say, yo, take your ass to Turning Point, motherfucker. Go get a snacky and some water and get some air conditioning and sit your ass on the couch like a good little boy or girl. You're looking thrown, okay? You're looking thrown the fuck out. You need to go chill out for a while. So Turning Point gives these people a place, gives anybody. It's not just druggies or freaking weirdos or homeless people or assholes. Like anybody, I'll go in there. I'm going to go in there tomorrow, matter of fact. I'm going to lay out. I'm going to get me a freaking snacky, a little juice box. I'm going to be chilling out. We got to make that PSA on drugs. They got some expert professionals in there to help people with their life problems. Johannes Cruz says, hey, Hank, why don't we ever hear you speaking at the meetings? I was looking to hear your state of opinions. So here's the thing. On my podcast, which is in my world, you have the option. This is a place where you get to choose that you can come and watch and you can hear my opinions. At a town meeting, I am a non-biased news reporter. So I feel like I should probably hold off of standing in a public forum and roasting the fuck out of everybody on that goddamn microphone. Because, I don't know, you lend me a microphone, I might not give it back. I might just keep going. Okay, so the Brattleboro News, the number one news source in Vermont. I try to keep it, you know what I mean, a little bit. I kind of showing up there to give people support, usually while they're talking and they're trying to say something or trying to stick up for something they believe in. I see their eyes pop over to me for a little confidence, and I'll give them my little Hank nod. I'll be like this. I got you, Christine, Assistant Director at Turning Point. Preach, girl. Stand up. In your red dress and red cowboy boots, by the way. You know what I mean? I even told poo-poo and pee-pee, girl. I even said, all right. You spoke. You did your thing. Because she was shaking and she looked all scared. Last thing we need is another Brattleboro woman scared down at the select board meeting. They're going to ban all the police. He goes, I will stand in the public for you, Hank. Caleb Hollis, do it. Let's go. Alex Lockie says, Hank's a pro. Exactly right, baby. I'm not going down there and I'm going to say a bunch of crazy shit on that microphone in a public setting. I'm a non-biased reporter. So I will do it on my private podcast, which is wildly popular, by the way. The number one podcast in the state of Vermont. It's not even close. The number one news source. We got more views on more platforms than any of these other little BS papers, these little cretins, these little nerds trying to compete. They can't compete. It's not even close, okay? Hank is taking over. Add the views. Add what you need to see up. You know what we do here. We keep it real. We keep it fresh. The Brattleboro News Recap Show is the very best goddamn podcast, news, content experience that you can get. She says, facts. Says, you're a good dude. Hashtag Team Hank. Mark says, it's the courts and the judges that make it hard to take out the trash for a lot of the property owners. Facts. So during the recap show, what we do is we give multiple news stories from the week, and I go ahead and let you watch it with me, and then I give you all the details of what happened. But before I do that, I'm going to go back to this. Brattleboro Ford up off Putney Road. from now throughout the end of the year, thanks to your boy Hank, we're giving out free inspection stickers. Bring your vehicle in, get it checked out. You're going to get a free inspection sticker. Just give them a shout out. Say Brattleboro News. Let me know all about it. And I want my free inspection sticker because I know all of y'all have not got your car checked out. Renegade Property Maintenance out here. Get your yards fixed up. Hit them up. Get your fall cleanups done. Kings Electric, the absolute best electric company in the entire region. These guys are everywhere. They got like 50 trucks. Their whole crew is super professional. They're all on it. Stripe it, seal it. My homegirl, Trina, she's out there. Crack filling, seal coating, patch repair. The best parking lot crew that there is. Get your parking lot souped up with these guys. This is the place to get it done. Zico's Haircuts, the best hair cuttery in town. Get over there to my homegirl, Megan. Have her fix up your hair because y'all looking like shit. Y'all out here wild as hell. You're looking bummy, okay? And if you're such a virtue signaler, get those homeless people and carry them down to Zico. She'll cut their hair, but you got to pay. We got West River Painting and Carpentry. Get your houses hooked up. My boy Todd is the man. Peter Haven's the absolute best restaurant in town. The dude out here, my man Zach, is chefing it up, cooking you all kinds of crazy octopus and freaking pork chops and all your fancy dinnies. He got all these soups that he made and all this stuff on French words I can't even say. I'm not even fancy enough to go in that building. Vermont Roadworks, the absolute best asphalt and paving company in the entire region. Get up with them. HSS, Home Security Service. Get your house hooked up with a security alarm, security system. You absolutely need it. You have to have it. You cannot be in Brattleboro if your house is not protected. Protect your property. We got Urban Press, urbanpress.com. My boy Greg Urban is the man. He out here creating software, creating websites, helping you run your business more efficiently. If you have a business website, you do online transactions, you do anything of the sort, you need to get up with these guys and have them, fast track your business to success. And then obviously you have a car, you got some problems, you need service work, you need tires, alignment, brakes, anything like that, maintenance work done, get to Kresge's Alignment off Canal Street. The dopest podcast ever. You already know it. We got a news story coming all the way out of Putney Road. Okay, we got a brand new law. You're not allowed to be in a vehicle that you do not own.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm here off Putney Road in North Brattleboro, where Brattleboro police found a man inside a vehicle that did not belong to him. Brattleboro police Officer Johnson was patrolling on his bike when he found a man inside a vehicle outside of Stop and Go.
Hey man, I don't enforce my opinion, I enforce the law.
I know the law.
Yeah, and the law says it's illegal to somebody else's car.
It's an abandoned vehicle. This isn't any look. There's the glove department. You see any register?
Not yours.
Yeah, it's abandoned.
It says it's sitting out the woods, it's sitting in a mechanic.
I call the mechanic.
Step out of it.
It's dead. I know the law myself.
No, put it in an affidavit.
For what? An affidavit? Yep.
You said you know the law, so you should know that.
Yeah, I do know the law. You let people sleep on cardboard boxes, but if they're in an abandoned vehicle, you arrest them. Huh? Guess what?
You're in a vehicle that you point blank said is not yours.
That's right, and it's an abandoned vehicle. Whose does it belong to?
You see that building right there?
Yeah.
That's a mechanic shop.
Give him a call in the morning and ask him what sort of a problem he has. Ask him what sort of a problem he has with me being in his vehicle.
Look forward.
I'm looking forward. Okay?
Okay.
Give the mechanic a call. Tell him what a big problem you have.
Do you mind if we put him in your car?
After an investigation, the officer revealed that the man did not have permission to be inside the vehicle and arrested him for trespassing using Vermont's new law surrounding this issue.
All my clothes. You're gonna throw that away into the garbage?
Hey Jim,
that's what you usually do. You're gonna toss all my shit?
Jim, listen to me for a second.
I'm listening.
So the sweatshirt yours?
Yeah, this is where all the clothes. You're gonna throw that all away?
I'll take it with us.
Oh, take it with us.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, because half the time you throw it into a dumpster and I never get it back.
That's not gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, okay, it's not gonna happen tonight. When is it gonna happen? Make sure you don't bother anyone sleeping on a cardboard box, okay? Sticking needles in there. Make sure you don't bother them, okay?
Come on, just come over here with me. Just watch your stuff, okay?
What are you doing with my stuff? Because when I get released, yeah, we'll make sure I get it back, okay? Yeah, I'll be cool and I'll leave the minute I get my stuff back, okay? Just make sure you don't throw all my stuff in the dumpster, okay? Yeah, okay.
So the sweatshirt's yours and the bag is yours.
The bag and all the clothes. Make sure you get all the clothes out of there because I'm leaving the minute I get out of jail. Understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Lean back to me.
No, don't go. I was able to get a comment from Lieutenant Warner of the Brattleboro Police Department.
An officer was checking businesses on Putney Road on bike patrol. He located a man in a vehicle behind a business that was closed. He contacted the man and learned that the man was sleeping in the vehicle and it did not belong to him. The man was arrested for trespassing in a motor vehicle and providing false information to law enforcement.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Oh, Brattleboro. No. So, this is what we're doing. I need all of y'all to put up Marco's dog emojis. I got Marco up this week. It's been 2 weeks. He did not want to get out of bed this late. It was too late for Brattleboro. It was too late for you guys. If I see Susan Hubble, she put it up. Let's see who else we got. I need to see 3 dog emojis in the chat right now. There we go, Alex. We got Katie Lynn. One more. Let's go, everybody. Put them up. Yes, here it is, Marco. You want it? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, you can have your bone. Yes, you can go. Oh, what a sweet boy. Ray, Obey the May, Blair, Rebecca. Marco says, thank you very much. What a wonderful show we had. So let me go ahead. I'll talk about the Jeep video. So basically, Vermont has a new law that you cannot shelter in someone else's vehicle. I thought it went without saying, but it actually wasn't illegal. We have all the compassion people out here like, but what if it needed a place to stay? Blah, blah. But so they changed it to a trespassing if you're inside a vehicle that does not belong to you. And that was one of the very first arrests. And my boy Cody Johnson of the Brattleboro Police Department found the guy in the vehicle while he was on a bicycle patrol, which to me was hilarious, riding a bike around Brattleboro. Hashtag Marco. There's all the dog emojis. So I want to thank everybody who watched the show this week. I absolutely love doing this every week with you guys. I really do. It's so fun to get on the Brattleboro News Recap Show. I super enjoy the support. Hashtag Team Hank. Hashtag Team Marco. The best news source in the region. We got so much more for you. We got a whole bunch of reels coming out this week, and I love it. So please share it up. Please be a big part of it. I got to get back out on the street. I'm missing a serious call. Thanks for watching Brattleboro News. Love y'all, and good night.